Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful rebels. Hi, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I've missed you guys. I love you guys. And this is a pick a card. You already know, so let's go ahead and get started. Um, I'm going to start with the blue bow and work my way from the purple, gold, and white. So let's go ahead and do this, okay? All right, loves. So this is all about what is he feeling, what is he thinking, also where your energy's at. So let's just go ahead and get started, okay? Great. Blue bow. All right, blue bow. Hey, welcome back. So let's see. What's he thinking? What is he feeling? What's his energy doing? Okay, so I pulled two cards for his energy. Um, One is for, well, I feel like I just need two anyway to really see where their head is at. I also have some magical creature tarot cards along with my radiant tarot. So let's crack on, shall we? So the first card that I have for him is Anubis, and Anubis is protection. So I feel like your significant other or your fella is all about feeling protected, feeling loved, and he's just in that energy. I feel like this is where he's marinating, he's germinating, he's feeling the protection. He could be feeling divine protection. He could be feeling protection from you. If you're together, I feel like he's just in a place where he feels safer, like where he knows he's safe, he knows he's loved, and this is a good place to be, okay? And for you, for your energy, I have Lakshmi, prosperity. So not only is this person all about, the protection and feeling safe, feeling loved, and along with protection and safety, you feel security. You know what I'm saying? So this is somebody who I feel like he sees you as prosperity, kind of like prosperity personified. And I love the Lakshmi card, especially in this deck. I just loved that there were so many more options of goddesses and deities. But I absolutely love this card. It's beautiful. Um, and I love the fact that she has all her arms. Yeah, she's got all her arms. I feel like this is somebody who probably also feels the need to protect you, protect those that he loves, protect the ones around him. But to him, I feel like he sees you as somebody who is prosperity, who is his happy life, who is his biggest wish, his biggest dream. And that's kind of what you represent as a whole to him. And I think that's a great place to be. It's a great energy to have, especially in a relationship. Also, let us carry on, okay? So for you and this particular pile, the magical tarot cards that came out with this one, the first one is Safe Home. I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. So I feel like you guys could definitely be creating a home environment together. You guys could be setting up home together. You guys could be starting to create a family together, or even just come to the agreement that you might be ready for a family or ready to start working on one. Hint, hint. I'm not thinking dirty, but I'm just saying. I feel like you guys are definitely gonna create the happy home life that you both really desire. And you see that he's protection, your prosperity, and together you create this safe home environment where you can raise the family, where you can, you both have your roles, you understand that, and I just think it's a really loving place to be. The next one is grace. Grace, blessings, come to me to set me free. So I love this card. It's beautiful. Um, and I love the artwork on these cards, but this card in particular, if you can see here, you can see there that look at the three women dancing like it's the Three of Cups. I love this card. It's gorgeous. I feel like together, not only do you create a safe home environment, but you do it very gracefully. I feel like together you guys are just in accord. You're very cohesive as a couple. And I feel like those around you probably really notice this. Okay? All right. So I am moving on again. Let's see. So I have the Hermit card and the Hermit and the Moon card. So I feel like this is somebody, I also have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay them all out instead of just going two at a time, because they make it easier for me to piece it together. Okay, so I feel like this is somebody who may have been emotionally cautious at first or is being emotionally cautious. And I feel like they're that way because they had their tower moment. But at some point, I definitely see that they learned, like maybe they went within after that tower moment and they really learned about themselves, and what they need in a relationship. And I feel like it really illuminated their path so that they can see things better and understand things better and understand partnership better. So I feel like this is definitely somebody who is benefiting from uh, being, you know, that person who went through that tower moment that really taught them the lesson that they needed to learn in order to create that environment or that relationship or that partnership that they seriously craved or felt like they needed. Okay. And my two beautiful creatures tarot cards for this pile and this bow is the Transformation, which in this deck is Transition. And you guys know I love this card. I feel like this is like the death card in this deck. So there could definitely be a Scorpio or water energy about it. But like I said, the transformation, this is somebody who seriously had to go through things to get to that place of understanding, of knowing, um, of really, finding what resonated with them relationship wise. And, it was like a natural progression and maturing, almost like a ripening. The other card is the Justice, which is equality in this deck, but it's not just equality. What I really love about this card is you see, it's like Gilda, and then it's, the bad witch, the wicked witch, and understanding the balance, understanding what it means to be balanced, to strike that middle ground, to find that place that's extremely comfortable to you, to where your most harmonious self. So this is definitely somebody who had to go through a transformation, and I think that that is awesome and really sweet. This is such a good deck. I mean, such a good deck, or such a good pile. It's gorgeous. So I definitely see that you're dealing with someone who is definitely here for the long haul. I feel like maybe because of the transformation that they had to go through, not just relationship wise that people can see on the outside, but the transformation on the outside. Finding that grace, finding that inner equality, finding that harmony within oneself, which is super important. Okay, so Blue Bow, thank you so much for watching. I miss you guys. I love you guys. You know this. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if this resonated. Leave me a comment. Send or shoot me an email. So let me know what's the what. Let me know if this resonated, okay? Love yous. Okay, bye. All right, so that was Blue Bow. Moving on. Moving on to Purple. Hi, Purple Bow. Hi, how are ya? I am going to pull out your person's energy card. And his energy is Poseidon, and Poseidon is all about love. Okay. I love this. And there's definitely a water element here, okay? Um, I I love flow. This is somebody who understands definitely the energy of life. I pulled your card, and your card is Oya, and Oya is power. So this is somebody who is very, I see Poseidon as easygoing and go with the flow, and Oya is power, and she's kind of like the equivalent in the masculine deck of Ra, because Ra is power in the male deck, of gods and titans, and I love Oya. Oya's awesome, but this is somebody who sees you as powerful. I feel like this is just how he sees you, um, and maybe how you affected him. So I feel like this is somebody who you may have just come off as extremely powerful to him, and you read. It's almost like he sees you as powerful in your own right in your own life, um, which makes you more powerful to him in his mind. If that makes any sense to you, okay? All right. So, the card that I have for you, your magical spell card, is Destiny. All that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. I love this card. So, I feel like there's probably a serious attraction here. It probably most definitely feels fated. You feel that sense of destiny, that sense of serendipity, that divine timing, that connection. And I definitely see this. This could even be like a twin flame relationship. Um, yeah. And the cards that I pulled for this pile, Purple Bow, I'm just going to lay them down. The first one was the Nine of Swords. The second was the Ace of Swords. And the third is Page of Cups. The fourth is the High Priestess. Okay? All right. So let's sift through this. Okay? I'm definitely feeling like he came from a place of really bad stress and anxiety. It definitely could have caused him to have issues with sleep. Um, I feel like before he could be somebody who was really just riddled with anxiety and depression, even. And maybe he did the steps to figure out how to pull himself out of that energy. In fact, I feel like I need some clarifiers for this pile and for these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and give my deck a quick knock and a shuffle and see what I can get out of here. All right. Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, yeah. So about that Nine of Swords, okay, I have the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I want to say that this person that you're inquiring about, or that you're dating, or that you're with, definitely had that stress and anxiety, and I feel like it was work related. This is somebody who was extremely stressed out by their job, by projects, or whatever it was that they were trying to do. Because that Three of Pentacles is that master energy. It's also that work environment energy, that it could be corporate. It really just depends on your personal situation. And that Queen of Wands, I feel like, could even be this really we love the Queen of Wands energy, but I feel like it could even be like a boss, a very domineering and dominating boss who's very could even be aggressive. So this could be somebody who is dealing with a rough boss at work, somebody who's dealing with a rough female patriarch figure. Maybe they were doing some work for her, or maybe it's just, them trying to do them and what they need to do while dealing with this energy too. This could also be an ex that caused them this anxiety and depression. Again, I feel like this is past energy, and I feel like he moved into the Ace of Sword energy. And I love the Ace of Sword energy because it brings like a certain amount of clarity. It brings a certain amount of clarity and precision, and it's like they went through all that stress and anxiety and depression, but they came out on the other side, and they came out sharper in their mind. Okay. I also see that maybe they didn't give up after going through that. That they decided to press on and know that there are still good things. Okay, hello you, hi. But that Page of Cups is really like a new offering to me. I feel like the pages are offerings, and I feel like the Page of Cups is like an emotional or heartfelt offering. And and then it slides down into this High Priestess energy, this energy of knowing, this energy of intuition, that wise woman, who sees and feels and knows things. And yeah, I definitely feel like the High Priestess is more androgynous than just straight one type of, you know, sex energy. Okay? So, let me get clarification on that High Priestess. I didn't get one flipped over. Okay, that'll work. So 7 of Wands. Yeah, somebody, he had to put the work in. Like, he really had to put the work in to get to this place. And I love it, and I'm here for it. Yes. I love when when I read piles like this, because it really shows the natural progression of being a human being. Okay? Relationships and dealing rough, stress and anxiety and depression are real things that people deal with every day and people overcome every day. Um, Not a lot of people do. Some people just suffer with it, but I feel like this is somebody who really made the point to put the work in to get to that place of feeling centered, of feeling good and understanding, and that empathy. Okay? Yeah. So the beautiful creature tarots I have with this is 3 of Wands. And 3 of Wands is all about patience in this deck, but I love the 3 of Wands cards because it's all about your eyes resting on that prize, okay? And you just recognizing the possibilities, just like being able to open your eyes and see all the things that can be, that will be. As long as you think it, you can achieve it. So I love this energy. So I feel like this is somebody who is definitely went through the ringer and came out rainbows and daisies on the other side, and is resting their eyes on the prize. The other one is 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups card in here is so cute. But this is memories, but I love the 6 of Cups energy. It's about that give and take. It's about sharing. It's about caring. It's about love. Again, I love the Cups energy. It's super, like, emotional, like good emotions. All right. And that is what I have for you, Purple Bow. So your person is in a good place. He went through the ringer to get to this place. But you know what? As long as he got there, that's what counts. All right. And you're there to enjoy it with him. So I love this. Okay. All right. So let me know if this resonated. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading. Let me know how you're doing. Leave a comment. Shoot me an email. I miss you guys. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Okay? Okay. Bye. All right. So moving on. Let me see. All right, Gold Bow. You know what time it is. It's time for your reading. I miss you guys. I love my gold bows. I mean, I love all my bows, but I love my gold bow. All right, so Gold Bow. Let's see what his energy do, okay? So for your person, I have Odin, and Odin is guidance. And Odin is like the wise guy, like the wise man. I said wise guy. He's like the wise man, all right? Odin's awesome. I love Odin, and I feel some serious zaddy vibes from this card. I'm just saying. I'm just going to throw that in there. Okay. All right. And for your energy, yeah, so I feel like this is somebody who feels guided, somebody who probably is like a man's man. Like, he is the boss in most aspects of his life. That's what I see when I look at the Odin card. Like, he is bossed all the way up, and he's hot. I'm just saying. Okay. You're like, why did she say that about every card? Like, well, they are. Okay, so And for your energy in your card, I have Hathor, and Hathor in this deck is contentment. And yes, she is definitely most positively pregnant. And she's glowing, like literally her tummy is glowing. I feel like he sees you as like happiness. He sees you as like his happiness. He sees you as contentment. He sees you as that happy life. Also, he could see you as his baby's mother, like the mother of his children, his wife, his girlfriend, his fiance, like his everything. So I definitely think that he sees you in the light of someone who's very caring and maternal and very fertile. Okay, so the magical spell card I have is Harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. I love this. So I feel like together you guys are like the total package. You guys could be similar but very different, and it could be very complementary. Okay? That's what I get with this deck. All right. Also, let's look at your Radiant Tarots that came out with this pile. Okay? All right, let's do this. So, this pile had a lot going on. There was but a lot of like happiness and contentment and harmony. And I feel like you guys are just happy people in general, especially together. So I got the Three of Cups, which is that celebration card. Then I have the Nine of Cups, which is like the wishes card, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is all about that gift, or that energy of coin. Also the Page of Swords. And I also have the Sun. Okay, right off rip, I feel like you guys could be either just solidifying your commitment to each other, or preparing to start a family, or discussing having a family because you guys are so happy together. Whatever it is, I feel like he is in the mind frame of celebration. He feels like all his wishes got fulfilled in his life, like his wishes for abundance, not just monetary abundance, but definitely monetary abundance too in there. But love, wish. I feel like all his wishes for a great partner, like they got fulfilled. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is, as you know, I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is that big. Excuse me. It's like that big. Well, obviously, it's a big coin, but I definitely feel like somebody got a raise, somebody got paid, or you guys are just at a place of comfort and stability where you're not really worried. Um, Also, I have the Page of Swords, which I love the Page of Swords. I feel like the Page of Swords is really delivering a message of clarity. And then the Sun, which I love. The Sun is that happy baby with the sunflowers and the pony. But like I said, I definitely feel like you guys probably came to a clear decision about starting a family, or a decision about a child that you already have. Okay? And even if that isn't the case, like you are both childless, or what have you, I feel like there is a clear decision about a bright and sunny future. Like there could definitely be a decision to take it a step further in commitment. It really just depends on your individual situation. But I love this pile. I love this bow. Go bow, you know I love you a long time. Also your beautiful creature tarots that I pulled is King of Cups, which is fascination. I love the King of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. This cup specifically is all about the Scorpio energy. But I see so many cups that I feel like this could definitely be like a water sign relationship. There is some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio vibes here. Sun, Moon, or Rising, and I'm here for it, okay? Also, the Magician, which is all about inner skills. So I feel like this is somebody, he is like nurturing, some like empathetic and emotional and sweet and probably very kind. Um, but that doesn't make him weak. That makes him strong, okay? Also the Magician, which is inner skills. And I love the Magician because I call the Magician in every deck the Alchemist. And I feel like it's all about the manifestation and a blending of all the energies in a tarot deck to create like the ultimate creator. That's how I see the Magician. Okay? And he's in such a good place, and I feel like you guys are in such a good place together, where you're just creating this magical life, and you feel like you're on this magical journey together. And kudos to you, okay? Wonderful. Write me a letter and an email. Shoot me a comment down below. Let me know what's the what. I love you guys. You know this. And I will talk to you later. Bye. All right. So, white bow. Hi. All right, let's do this. All right, white bow. So let's take a look at your respective energies. All right. So for your person, I have Apollo, and Apollo is inquiry. I love Apollo. He's the sun god. He's awesome. Brother to Artemis. So I definitely feel like there's a sunny energy here. So he's not all just about inquisitiveness or, inquiry. I feel like he is that, like that sun energy personified. He could definitely even be a Leo, some moon rising. And the energy that I have for you is Kuan Yin. And Kuan Yin is all about compassion. I love Kuan Yin. I love the story of Kuan Yin. I have a Kuan Yin necklace. Love her. Love her. She's gorgeous. So I feel like he sees you as somebody who's really compassionate and who really just has that love and that inner love for the human race as a whole, for people as a whole. He sees you as compassionate to him. You're probably like the most compassionate person ever. And I love it. The magical spell card I have for this bow is study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. So I feel like this is somebody who maybe he has been, and this could be why he came out as Apollo in inquiry, who has been studying, who has been going through a deep, intensive study. Could also be going to uni. He could be getting his master's. This is somebody who could just be really intellectual and be into independent study. And I'm really big about that. I don't feel like you need a college degree to really learn something or be great at it. You just really need the curiosity and the inquisitiveness to really go for it and put your best foot forward and set your mind to it, okay? So, intelligence is as intelligence does. Also, for this pile, for you guys, white bow, your Radiant Tarot is the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this is somebody who could be about to graduate school, who could be offered a position. And I feel like this is definitely somebody who is being recognized now for what he has been doing or studying. And I feel like he is going to be feeling the abundance from that. Like he put all the work in, and now he's going to reap the benefits of putting all that time, that contemplation, probably long hours. I feel like this is somebody who had a very particular goal in mind and really went for it. And now he's going to be experience abundance on all fronts, and he's going to be recognized for it, and he's going to feel that victory, okay? I feel like he's definitely going to get some kind of monetary compensation for this too, with the Queen of Pentacles there. Like, hi, you see this big gold pentacle? Yes, it's going to translate into my bank account. Yes. Okay. All right. So your beautiful creatures cards that I had, when I shuffled this, like 4 fell out. So I'm just going to go with it, okay? All right. So the Hanging One. And the Hanging One is all about perception. Next is the Hermit, and the Hermit's introspection, but also remember that the Hermit, well, we're going to go back through these once I lay them all down. The Knight of Cups, which is empathy in this deck. All right. Also the Star, which is hope in a second. These cards are just so gorgeous. I just can't with these. They're just so beautiful. I could look at these all day. So like I said, I feel like the hanging one or the hanging man, it's definitely, I love that it says perception. It's all about how you see things. And, some people look at that card, they see a guy who's hanging, or who's hanged. I look at the card and I see somebody who is choosing to have their legs all bent up in a four and dangle with a halo around his head. That's what I see. His face doesn't look pained. It doesn't look suffered. He doesn't look dead. He looks like, I chose this. This is what I'm going to do. And he just rides it out. Okay? That is how I see the hangman or the hanging one. Also, introspection with the hermit. I love the hermit card. I feel like the hermit card really rules institutions and higher learning. Also, introspection and going within to learn things about yourself. I feel like the hermit is definitely that deep thinker, okay? Also, the Knight of Cups, which is energy, and I feel like the Knight of Cups is like this emotional offering. And in this deck, it's Pisces, so I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like you could be, your person could be either a Pisces or a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or along with the Leo that I saw. But yeah, and then the star, which is hope, which I love the star. The star is like, I feel like when I read with the star card and I pull it out, it's one of my most excitable cards. I get excited every time I see the star because I feel like the star is like wishes that you prayed to the divine for that are being fulfilled, and it's almost like a recognition, or like, yeah, we know that you prayed for this, here it is. And you know what I mean? Like, I love that card so much. So I definitely feel like this is somebody who did that intensive study, who did that intensive learning, who could even be a professor, or like I said, masters. I definitely see that. So I'm going to get some clarification for this card. Yeah, this is somebody who, the Nine of Wands popped up. They stayed vigilant and did what they had to do, okay? They kept the eye on the prize. Yeah, and Nine of Cups and wishes fulfilled, like I said. Like, I see the star as the wishes fulfilled. But yeah, I definitely see that. I feel that for this group. I love this. He is just like, he was on guard for a minute, but I feel like he really was just trying to stay focused and do what he had to do, and now he's in a place to enjoy his accolades, to enjoy the things that he worked for, to enjoy all that abundance that he prayed for, or, wished for, or scripted and manifested. Like, he put the work in. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, the internal work. And I loved it about this pile. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if it resonated. Shoot me an email. Shoot a comment down below. And let me know if you enjoyed this, okay? Alrighty, loves. Bye-bye, white ball. Love you.